Hiroko is 9 months old, birthed in a pond laced with peace, cradled by 9 sisters and brothers blessed to have a father and mother, fed salted mackerel and fresh steamed rice, nimble fingers grasping everything in sight. Oh, what a joy it is to be 9 months old. In Nagasaki, Japan, Hiroko is 9 months old. Every morning the sun said hello, a fiery beam streaked orange and yellow that would give the villagers life. Sakura petals painted pink and white that would hug her family, protect her family, shield her family from what was to come. Hiroko is 9 months old. Her fresh ears are flooded with news that an evil has invaded Hiroshima. Her mother plants a kiss on Hiroko's fresh head, praising Buddha that her family is safe. 3 days later, and her mother's praises are proven wrong. The birds and bees sing a swan song as another fiery beam emerges. But instead of a beam that gives life, it introduces them to death. But instead of protection, it rips through flesh, dissolving souls down to bare bones, disintegrating bodies that melt to ashes, that turn to tombstones as civilians lose the right to age. A fireball of ripe rage, Nagasaki, to Hiroshima, sweet cities drenched in scarlet rain, stabbed with America's knife, pleading with eternal pain. Hiroko is 20 years old. She meets a man, plants a family that blooms from what the world thought was toxic soil, 4 children, 3 sisters, 1 brother. She feeds them salted mackerel and fresh steamed rice. Their nimble fingers grasp everything in sight. Hiroko is 50 years old. The effects of the bombs still live within. Snow-white wisps whistle in the wind, locks as sparse as the name Nagasaki is on America's guilty lips. Hiroko is 78 years old. She has 2 granddaughters, birthed on Oahu, a land laced with peace, the land of Pearl Harbor, the very site of the first steps that paved the path of bare bones and melted skin, a path flecked with ashes to commemorate America's World War win. 1 step, and you see atomic bombs. Japanese Americans trapped in camps, though they did no wrong. Another step, and you see our brothers and sisters beaten on streets of the so-called land of the free and home of the brave. But who are the brave ones? The leaders that dropped the bombs, or Hiroko at 9 months old? Last summer, Hiroko and her husband of over 60 years were visiting me and my family in Oahu from Japan. And she held my face with her slightly singed hands, fed me salted mackerel and fresh steamed rice on a peace-lace land. Tears in our eyes, because Hiroko, my Oba-chan, could have never imagined this life for herself at 9 months old.